Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are watching this video, then it is New Year's Day. So happy New Year, you guys. It is 2018. Can you believe it? 2017 went by so fast. So y'all, that is a test to tell you time don't wait for nothing or nobody, you guys. It is 2018. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to your family. Happy New Year to your friends. I pray that this year is a year of winning for you, a year of prosperity, a year of blessings, a year of abundance, a year of miracles, a year of joy, a year of peace, a year of winning. 2018 is the year of winning. So really quick, before I get into the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and go ahead and hit that subscribe and that bell button. That way you are always aware, always abreast of when I post something. That little bell, ding ding, gonna let you know when I have posted something. So go ahead and do that, and let's get into the video. I'm loving me. It's me, it's me, it's me, it's me. I'm loving me. It's me, it's me, it's me, it's me. It's me, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me. I am loving me. So I got this video idea from my boyfriend. We were FaceTiming and we were talking about, you know, the year and talking about the success that we've both had. And he was like, babe, you should do a video of all the things that has happened for you in 2017. And I was like, OMG, that's a great idea. Like, it would forever be documented that 2017 was a great year for me. And this video is not to, you know, boast and say, oh, you know, talk about how great things were for me. But this is a video of encouragement for you going into 2018, and a video, you know, of motivation for you in your life going into 2018. So let me recap my 2017. I had a lot of ups in 2017, blessings on blessings on blessings, but I also had a few downs. And I think the main thing that really kept me going and that really made my 2017 great was that I did not allow my downs to affect my ups. I did not stay in those low places. When they came, you know, I dealt with them and I moved on. I think a lot of times when we go through heartache and we go through situations in life, it's very hard for us to keep moving, but that's the key. You got to keep moving, or else you'll find yourself months, you know, years later in that same low place. So that was my really big thing that I think that I did that helped and like that geared my 2017 to be great. Because I'm telling you, when you keep it pushing and you keep it moving, you know, there's always greater on the other side of, you know, the road, or there's always greater on the other side of the mountain. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, if you keep moving, and when you keep moving, you're gonna get some great things happening for you. You're gonna get some blessings. You're gonna get things that you wouldn't have gotten if you would have stayed in that low place. So that's why the key is to keep moving, keep pushing. Don't let those situations or heartache or things, you know, don't let them define who you are, and don't let them overtake you. Go through them. You know, you're human, so it's human nature for you to feel down, feel low, go through the low valley and all this stuff, but do not stay. Keep it moving, keep it pushing, because if you keep it moving and when you keep it pushing, those blessings, that joy, that smile, it is right on the other side of the mountain. So keep it pushing. That was the main thing that helped me in 2017. Let's go through these highs of my 2017. So going into 2017, I had gotten a new job. I was living in Florida, And after graduation, I accepted a position with the state of Florida. And I had been in that position for about 2.5 going on 3 years. And it had just become, you know, dead for me pretty much. The way that my personality is and the way that I'm structured, I can't stay in one place for too long without getting bored. And so I was getting bored, and I knew that I needed to make a change. So I started applying for new positions. Well, I got a new job. I got a new position. It was still with the state, but I got a raise, and I was making more. And to add to that, when I started the job, it was way, way, way less stressful than the job I was in prior, than the position that I was in prior. Less stressful, you know, great people to be around, you know, stress free. Like, it was just like total day and night from where I had come from. So I had gotten a raise, and I had gotten, you know, a position where I could really be stress free. I'm not going home like stressed out, or I'm not halfway through my day and I'm like over it. No, like I would go into work and have an amazing, fantastic day. Come home with a smile on my face, like just ready to conquer the world. And I'm glad that God blessed me with that. On top of that, for the position, after 3 months of being in the position, I would be eligible for another raise, and that raise was a $3,000 raise. This was the beginning of 2017, and it was just like great. Like, God was already moving, you know, and working and blessing me in that aspect. So moving on, as you already know, I am a singer and a songwriter, and I aspire to be, you know, the next Jill Scott. You know, I aspire to be a world-renowned singer-songwriter, Jocely.Hart, on billboards, on the BET Awards, you know, on the Soul Train Awards, like in flashing lights. Like, that is my dream. So I set myself a goal, and I said that, you know, by mid 2017, I would have released my first EP project. So going into January, you know, I'm already hustling, because I know that this is something I set for myself. I had already gotten some things together, but I was really about to like push it, like work my hardest, work my ass off, blood, sweat, and tears. I got to get this project done, and I want to have a product that I can say I did, that I can say I wrote this, I, you know, produced this, and this is the product and the fruits of my labor. If you know me, you know that I do not half step. I go all out. If I'm going to do something, then I'm going to do it to the fullest. I'm going to work my hardest. I'm going to make sure that I do everything in my means and my possible being to make sure that it is perfection. So I had to go all out. And mind you, everything that I did for my project and for my music, I paid for out of pocket. So the studio sessions, I paid for out of my pocket. The photo shoots, I paid for out of my pocket. The music videos, videographer that I need for the music videos, I paid for that out of my pocket. The extras, the makeup, the wardrobe, the hair, I paid for out of my pocket. The distribution of the product once I got it done, I paid for out of my pocket. Digital distribution, the distribution for the CDs that I purchased, I paid for out of my pocket. Every single thing that I was doing, I was paying for. It even got to a point where when I would do my budgeting, I would forget to budget for gas and food. Like, as soon as I got my check, my paycheck, I would pay my tithes, I would pay my bills, and then the rest of it, I was like, okay, I got this much for getting things done for my project. And then it would like click in my head, but Jocelyn, you gotta eat. but Jocelyn, you have to have gas to be able to get to these places that you need to get done. So then I would have to like reevaluate. But that's how serious it was, y'all. So I paid for all these things out of my pocket, you know. I had to have things perfect. I had to have things right, you know. Once I finished the project, of course I had to have an EP release. So I paid for the flyers to get done. I paid for promo videos to get done, promo videos for the event to get done. I paid for the event venue. I paid for the band for the venue and for the event. I paid for band rehearsals for the event. I paid for band rehearsal space for the event. You guys, like, when they say invest in your dreams, that's what I did. And I knew that I knew that, you know, this is not just a hobby. I knew that this is my dream and this is my gift. So I knew in the long run my money was being well spent. You know, I had to have 3 backup singers for my EP release party. I paid for their outfits. I paid for t-shirts for all of the band members. I paid for t-shirts for t-shirts to get done for everyone that was helping me on that night. You guys, I paid for all of the decorations. I paid for, guys, I went all out believing that God was going to honor my efforts with success, and that he was going to see like the hard work that I was putting in for his gift. He put this inside of me, and God, I wanted to just show him, like, look at all this hard work. Look at, I believe in you. I believe in this gift you placed inside of me, and I'm going to do all that I can do to make it come true. So I did all of that. Before the EP release, I released the single, which is Me. If you have not seen that music video, you need to go see it. It is all about self-love, all about self-confidence, things that you need, you know, to go on in life. You know, there is so many distractions and so many things, especially in social media, that will kill and steal your joy. You have to know when you look in the mirror that I'm loving that person that I see, that I am strong, that I am confident, that I am beautiful, that I can conquer the world, that I am loving myself. That's what that music video is all about, y'all. Please go check it out and make sure you share it with people that you know need to see it. Make sure you share it with each and every woman you know. Even men, share it with men, you know, they gotta love themselves too, but it really is geared towards women, you know, but share that video. It helps me. It's like my motto. When I'm feeling down, I ain't feeling myself, I pop in that, sitting here thinking about all the things that you've been through. Wasn't easy growing up, but baby girl, you made it through. And I'm so proud of you. The you that you've become is beautiful. You're beautiful. Talking to yourself. I'm loving me. That get me right back into the groove, right back into the spirit, right back into the, and I'm on it. I'm on it. So my music video, Me, the single, was released on April 3rd. And then on April 18th, I released my entire project on iTunes and Google Play. It's me, 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 I am loving me. When I tell you, the night before, I was up all night, like antsy, like, because this was my first time ever, you know, putting out a project. So I was like antsy, like, oh my God, I hope iTunes puts it on there. I've already done the promo. I've already told everyone that it's going to be out on this date. Oh my God, I hope that Google Play, I hope they have it on there. I'm just like antsy, you guys, like, you know how you get when you're really passionate about something? I was just like everywhere, all over the place. So I would say about 11:30 that night, the night before, I kept going on iTunes and Google Play. I just had to see if it was on there. So about 11:30 that night, I looked, I typed my name in, and I saw my project, y'all. I saw it on iTunes and Google Play. When I tell you, I just cannot even explain the feeling that came over me. Like, oh my God, my music, my brain, I thought I created this masterpiece that I created is on iTunes and Google Play for the entire world to hear. Oh my God. Oh my God. Chris Brown releases music on iTunes, and I have something on iTunes on the same platform or place that he releases his music. Oh my God, you can go on Apple Music and type in Jocely.Hart and Phases will come up. Oh my God, you can go on Spotify and type in Jocelyn.Hart and my project will come up. Oh my gosh, like, mind-boggling. Y'all, unbelievable for me. So the first thing I did, like, I didn't know what to do with myself. The first thing I did was I went on my Facebook and I hurried up and typed, oh my God, my music is on iTunes and Google Play. You guys hurry, go get it. Like, as if they only had a certain amount of time to get it and it was going to be gone. No, that thing out there forever. So if you have not checked it out, if you have not listened and you still sleep, I'm going to need you to wake up and go get it. Go to the iTunes, go to Google Play, type in Jocelyn.Hart, and you will see Phases of a Heartbreak. This was everything for me. This meant the world to me. You guys, there's not enough words to explain how I felt in that moment. How it was just overwhelming for me. Overwhelming. And then to see, the people, sending me messages and sending me videos of them jamming to my music while they on their way to work, or, posting on their Facebook and their social media sites of, OMG, go get this project, it's bomb and all this stuff. Just seeing all of the love and support and knowing that, wow, like, my creativity is out here for the entire world to see, and they like it. Like, they like it. They understand. They're vibing. They're they've been through some of the things that I've been through. They can relate. OMG, like, y'all, that was the best for me. And then it doesn't stop there. Then came my EP release party. The EP release was on May 6th, and that's a Saturday. So I was not going to be working close to the time that my EP release party was coming out. So I had to take off. I took off Thursday and I took off Friday because I had family and friends coming in town. I had to make sure everything was cohesive and going the way they should be going. Because mind you, I did everything on my own. Everything, down to the decorations for the event, down to ordering and buying the tables, high top tables and chairs and things for the events. I literally did everything. I reached out to a couple event planners, and for some reason they couldn't come through for me. I don't feel no type of way about that. Life happens. But I knew that regardless of if somebody was going to help me or not, I was going to get this done. I was going to do it. So I buckled down and I did it myself, y'all. I did it. So a couple of days before the event, I took off Thursday and Friday. I had family and friends coming in town. I had just opened up my whole apartment to my family and my friends. I was like, y'all gotta come. Y'all staying with me between my apartment and my sister's apartment. Our apartments were full of family and friends. You know, the night that most of everyone came in was Friday. We had a fish fry at my sister's apartment. We had the fish, the baked beans, the macaroni, the salad, the lick. We was lit, y'all. We were lit. Like I was just on a high. That April and May, I was just on a high because music means the world to me. And this was my baby, you know? I don't want to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm going to try not to cry. I can't help it. This was my baby, you know? I work hard for it, you know? This isn't a hobby. This is something that I want, something that I gotta have, and it's a gift, and I don't take my gift lightly. You know, I know that there's a reason that God placed this gift inside of me, and I know that it is bigger than me. So just to see the support and just to see the faces and smiling faces of people who really believe in me and people who see it. Some of the people saw it before I even saw it myself. It was just overwhelming. Y'all got me crying. Oh my God, y'all. That's how serious it is. That's how real it is. That's how serious I am about this. Like, my voice cannot just be for me in the shower. This voice is for the world. This voice is for you to hear. This voice is for you. I know without a shadow of a doubt that this voice can bring joy, and it can bring laughter, and it can bring healing. And a lot of us need it. A lot of us go through hell. And something as simple as music, as simple as an angelic voice heals. It delivers. It sets free. It brings joy. And I'm just so grateful that God chose me to put that gift inside of. Out of all of the people in the world, he chose Jocely.Hart to have this specific gift, to have my gift sound this specific way that no one else sounds like, and for it to heal a specific set of people, and for it to bring joy to a specific set of people. I am grateful. Grateful, grateful, grateful. I tell God all the time, thank you, Jesus, for choosing me. Thank you for choosing me to be different. Because I am. And a lot of times when I meet people, you know, a lot of people think I'm weird. And I used to struggle with that because I don't fit in everywhere. I don't. And I really, really used to struggle with that. Like, why don't people like me? Or, you know, why don't people accept me? Or why are we not meshing? Why am I not fitting in like how everyone else is fitting in? And I've accepted it now. You know, I just charge it to the fact that, you know, I'm different. Everyone's not going to walk on this road that I'm walking on, and everyone is not chosen. So I've accepted it. But y'all, I'm just so grateful. So let me try to figure out where I was at in the story before I start crying like a baby. Okay, so I believe I was talking about how you know, it was Friday before, the night before my EP. All of my family and all of my friends had come in town. You know, we were just vibing, having fun, you know, and having fun at the fish fry and having fun, just fellowshipping and enjoying each other. All of my friends, all of my girlfriends, I had about 7 or 8 girlfriends who I designated to help me on my EP release night. So after we got done having fun and stuff at the fish fry, we went back to my apartment and we had like a little meeting, a little powwow where I kind of like ran down everything that I wanted everyone to do. I was going to have raffles. I was going to have different vendor tables, and I needed people to man the tables. I needed, you know, people to help me with certain things. So I designated my girlfriends to help me do that. So after we did that, you know, we sat around, we talked, you know, we really just enjoyed each other's company, had a good old girls night. And then the next day was my EP release. I don't really think I slept too good that night. I was just, cause, you know, rush, anxious, you know, this is the night of everything, all of my hard work. This is do or die. This is the night. So I woke up that morning and my family, they were staying down at my sister's place, which was not too far from mine. So my mama called me that morning and she's, you know, like, hey baby girl, how you doing? You know, I'm like, I'm all right. And she's like, how you feeling? Because my parents and my sister, those 3 people, they know me and they know my personality and how I get whenever it's got anything to do with music and me performing and me having an event. Like I can't explain it, but so she knew that I was probably, you know, starting to get how I get. So she, you know, the loving mother she is, I love you, mommy, she says, you know, so how you feeling? And I'm like, I'm okay, I'm all right right now. And she's like, okay, well, we just got done cooking breakfast and y'all need to come down and get something to eat. And I'm like, okay. So I wake up the girls, we all go, we get us something to eat, go down there to get something to eat. And I can't eat, y'all. Like, I don't have a appetite. I can't do it. Like, it's not gonna go down. Like, I had no appetite. And my mama like, girl, you have to eat. You have a big day, a big day in front of you. You gotta go eat. You gotta eat. I tried. I couldn't eat anything. So I said, Mama, you know, later on I'll try and pick me up something and I'll eat that before. So the day starts. I had to pick up sweet treats because I had a sweet treat table. And I had to meet the lady to go get the sweet treats. I did it. I went all out, y'all. And again, I paid for everything out of my freaking pocket. That, I'm going to keep saying that because you have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in your future and invest in your gifts. So I'm going to keep throwing that out there, sprinkling that out there. I met the lady. Y'all, I had treats. I had the works for the treats. I had the popcorn, I had the candy apples, I had the chocolate covered pretzels, I had the cupcakes, I had the lollipops. My sweet treats table was popping. So got that. I had to also go get the balloons. I needed to get balloons, and I also had to go get the tables that I ordered for the venue. And so ripping and running. Thank God for my best friend Lee Adrian. She went and did a lot of ripping and running for me. I think she saw that I was kind of getting like antsy and stuff, and she was like, girl, what you need me to do, what do you want me to do? And she kind of stepped in, and she's not even from Tallahassee. She lives in Jacksonville, and she put her little navigator on and she went to the places that I needed her to, and she really helped me out. So thank you, Leadrian. You the real MVP. You really stepped in whenever I was about to start panicking and getting antsy. So we got all that done, and so now it's like a couple of hours before maybe 3 hours before the event starts. So now I'm packing up all of my stuff, you know, into, my dad has a really big truck. I'm packing all of the stuff into his truck, you know, getting everything together, the decorations, everything for my halos. I sell flower halos, shameless plug, Halos by Jocey. Go visit my Instagram page. If you have an event coming up, a photo shoot, maternity photos, Mother's Day, anything, and you need you a flower halo of all colors, all kinds, all sizes, hit me up. Go check out my Instagram and hit me up if you need a flower halo. But anyways, I had all of that stuff that I had to load into the truck, loaded it into the truck, and headed to the venue. Now I had my makeup scheduled for to be done at the venue. They had like a little space where you could get dressed and like do all that type of stuff away from the actual area where the event was going to take place. So she was scheduled to come in at a certain time to start my makeup. I had the sound check. The band members were going to be coming in at a certain time. I had everything organized, and I had the time where 2 of my girlfriends were going to come and help me decorate. Shout out to Monette and Shadaria. I love you too. Y'all did your thing on the decorations and really helped me out with the decorations in the venue. So thank you for that. So we get there. When I pull up, they're already there. They immediately, Shadaria and Monette, they immediately come out, start helping me unloading the truck. We start the decorations. About 45 minutes into the decorations, the band comes. We flow through the sound checking everything with the band. The backup singers come. I had them already scheduled to go to another makeup artist before the band check. So one of their appointments, I believe, was at like 10, 11, and 12, something like that. I don't know, something, but they were consecutive after each other. So, you know, while I'm ripping and running, I got text messages coming from the backup singers like, girl, look at my face bead and all this. Like, I'm getting excited, like, oh, this is about to happen, like, oh, y'all, so excited. So they get there, we go through the sound check. Everything is great. The venue is great. The owners of the place is great. Shout out to the Junction at Monroe in Tallahassee. If you are a musician and you have an event, an EP, anything, and you need a music event space, that is the place to be in Tallahassee, Florida. The Junction at Monroe. Check them out. Now we're done with the sound check. I'm getting my makeup and stuff done. The backup singers are starting to get ready. I had allotted a stylist to come and help us get dressed and, you know, get us prepared and all of that stuff. Shout out to Eartha, Styles by Eartha. If you're in the Tallahassee area, check her out. She will get you right. My girls came. They came and started to get in place to do what they needed to do. I had a host. Shout out to Brittany Merville. I love you. You were the most bestest, amazingest, lovingest, greatest host ever. A lot of people loved you and came back and said that you were amazing. So thank you for that, sis. Time has dwindled and it's almost time for this EP to start. I was not nervous anymore, you know, antsy anymore. I kind of shifted into a let's do this, like, yeah, like, okay, let's do this, like, we about to go out here and we about to kill it, like, that type of vibe that I started getting into. I hear the DJ. I had gotten a DJ. I paid for myself. Gonna keep saying it. And so I hear his music and everything, but, you know, I'm in the back, so I can't see, you know, I can't see how many people are out there. So, you know, I got my sister and them, they coming back, they like, girl, it's almost full, you know, almost ain't no more chairs and all this stuff. And I'm like, Come on, let's go, let's go, let's get it. It's game time. Like, that's the vibe I'm in. So right before we go out, I call my band members in the back room, and me, the backup singers, band members, and whoever else was in that room, we pray. Say a prayer, go out, we kill it. Kill it. Kill it. This night, that night, the most amazing night ever. Like, I can honestly say, to date, that had to be the best day of my life. The absolute best day of my life. Absolute best day of my life to date. Because it was me. That night literally was me. Literally was my hard work. Literally was my blood, sweat, and tears. Everything about that night was my grinding paying off. And it was amazing. Everyone had a great time. I heard nothing but great things from people. They tore up the sweet treats table, like tore it up. I got a whole bunch of sales where people bought the actual CD. A lot of people said that they bought the CD and they got it off of iTunes or Google Play. Like, it was just amazing to see for the first time my gift really be displayed. So that was I would literally say that was the peak, the highest of the highest of the highest of my 2017, my EP coming out, EP phases. Like I said before, if you have not checked that out, go ahead and slide to iTunes, go ahead and slide to Google Play and cop that. If you want you an actual paper copy, go ahead and hit me up, put it in the comments below, or send me an email, something. I got you. So for me, you know, when I work hard and I hustle and I do something and it is a great accomplishment, I reward myself. So my reward for myself for putting in all of that work on my first project was to go on a cruise for my birthday. So we went, me and my girlfriends, we went on a cruise to the Bahamas, and y'all, that cruise was lit. Like, straight lit. I literally let my hair down. Like, down. Baby, are you down, y'all. Let my hair down. I had a ball, y'all. We had so much fun, like, that we didn't hold back. We just had a blast. Like, that is gonna be a weekend and a cruise that I will always remember, memories that will last a lifetime. So, okay, so we're in June, finished the cruise. That was my reward for my blood, sweat, and tears that I put into the project. So that was another great moment in 2017. Now we back to work. I'm going to jump back into work. So I'm back at work, you know, all of that has just got done, and now I'm back into the routine of work. Well, 6 months, January, February, March, April, May, June. Remember, I told you that in 6 months, half of a year, I would be eligible for another raise, a $3,000 raise. Well, you guys, you know what I'm gonna say. I got it. Like, I got it. My supervisor, she sent me an email and said, you know, I want to do our 6-month eval. Went in her office. She talked about everything that she was happy about me doing. Like, she was very, very pleased with the work that I was doing and that I was going to be getting that raise. Yes. I was so happy, y'all. Like, yes. So that happened. And then, you know, we're going on through the I'm sorry if y'all hear some music in the background. Somebody is downstairs and they blasting their music. But anyway, so we're going on through the year, and I would say in July. My lease was up in July, and I knew that my goal, so I knew that Tallahassee was not the place that I was going to be at forever. I knew that my time in Tallahassee was dwindling and dwindling fast. So I knew that when my lease ended, I was not trying to renew it. Like, I can't be in this place for another year. Like, no. So I didn't renew. I sat my sister down and I was like, sis, what do you think about me moving in with you temporarily, you know, saving my money and preparing to relocate? One thing about my sister, one thing about my parents is that they are always, always, always supportive of me. And I'm so grateful for that, y'all. So grateful for their support. So, you know, my sister was like, at first, you know, you have to know my sister's personality. She's like, oh, no, you ain't about to be, That's how Jessica is. But I knew that she was for it. So I'm like, girl, you know, it's gonna be like old times, because when we first moved to Tallahassee, we lived together. So I'm like, girl, it's gonna be like old times, girl. We gonna be able to cook together. We gonna be able to do all this stuff together, girl. You know, don't act like you don't want me in your presence, nigga. Don't act So we set it up to where, you know, I lived with her and I helped her out. So she was saving and I was saving. I wasn't paying as much, and I was helping her out for the time being that I was there. So we were both saving. So I'm like, girl, you saving? I'm when? So she's like, oh, when you moving in? So I moved in, and in my mind, I'm about to leave like real soon. Like I it's weird. Like with me, like when something is about to happen in my life, I can almost like feel it, like not an uncomfortable feeling, but just like a feeling like something about to happen. So in that time of staying with my sister, I knew that something was about to happen. And y'all, something happened. Something happened. Hey, glory. Something happened. I relocated to Atlanta, Georgia. I moved, y'all. I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. More opportunity, a bigger city. Atlanta is starting to be the Black Hollywood. Hell of a lot more opportunity than Tallahassee. So I set my foundation in Tallahassee. Got my first project. I have material, you know. So I set myself up in Tallahassee. Now it's time to elevate. So I moved to Atlanta. Y'all, I couldn't believe I did it at first. I really could not believe that I actually did it. That within a year's time, I did all of this stuff. So I moved to Atlanta, you guys. I have been here for August, September, October, November, December, 4 months, because it is the end of December now. And I love it, y'all. I love it. This is what I was supposed to do. This is where I'm supposed to be. This was the move that I was supposed to make. I can't even think of myself still being in Tallahassee. This was the right thing to do. Since then, my relationship with God has grown so much, y'all. We are the tightest that we have ever been in life. In my life. We are the closest. We are the tightest. Like, everything like, I can just tell him everything. He just like comes through for me. Like, that is one thing that I would tell you going into 2018. If you have not established that true relationship with God, I'm not talking about religion. Hear me. Hear me. I am not talking about religion. I am not talking about every day going to church, every Sunday going to church and routine. I am talking about relationship. That is one thing that I would tell you. Establish a true relationship with God and pray. Pray. It is so simple. I used to struggle with praying because, like, I used to feel like I wasn't worthy or that he wouldn't hear my prayer. But when I really got into the habit and routine of praying, literally when I pray, the things I pray for, I get. And so now I'm just like, wow, it was that easy, that simple. I've been missing out this whole time. Everything that I pray for, everything I put in God's ear, everything I place in his hand to handle and work out, he does it. Prayer. Relationship and prayer. Gotta have it. So y'all, I'm going into 2018 on a high. Because my 2017 was great and I got that feeling. Remember I told you, that when something great is about to happen, I get that feeling. I really got that feeling, y'all. And I just know 2018, the year of winning. 2018 is the year of winning. And it's not just for me. It is for you too. Don't just be on this high horse of New Year, New Year's resolution and all this stuff. And then 2 or 3 months in, you don't forgot all about it. Look at your life. Look at the resolutions that you made for 2017. Did you do them all? Did you complete them all? Did you go through with all of them? So scratch all of that. Scratch all of that. Just be a better you. Work on the purpose, God's purpose that he has for you. Why are you here? Why are you placed on this earth? Find that out. Find your purpose. Find your destiny. Find your gift and work on it. Work at it. Prayer without works is dead. I posted recently on Instagram. It was a little saying that said you gotta put some work behind that prayer. That's true. That is so true. You can't just pray for things and then sit back and be like, God, I prayed. No, that ain't how it works, baby. You gotta put in work. He has to see that, you're putting forth effort. You have to meet him. It is not just God no, he has to see that you deserve it, see that you putting forth effort, see that you working for it, see that you mean that prayer. So don't just pray. Put in the work. Y'all, 2018, it's going to be great for you. 2017 may not have been what you thought it should be. But you hold your head up high and you, by faith, walk into 2018 knowing that it is going to be great. Be determined that it will be great. It will be a year of prosperity. It will be a year of abundance. It will be a year of miracles. It will be a year of blessings. It will be a year of prosperity. Speak it and believe it. And I'm telling you, this 2018 year, we all gonna be winning. Straight winning. So that is a breakdown of my 2017 year, just to give you that motivation and that push for this new year coming. Anything that you put in your mind to do, you can do it. Anything that you want out of life, you can have. You just got to work hard and get it. You just got to grind. You just got to hustle hard. You just got to put in that blood, sweat, and tears. Eric Thomas said, you get the same 24 hours that celebrities do. You get the same 24 hours that Oprah Winfrey does. It's just what you do with your time. So use this year and use your time wisely. We winning in 2018, winning. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support over this past year. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed to my channel this past year. It means the world to me. I love you guys so dearly, and I look forward to 2018 for the both of us. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Happy New Year.